What's up and welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. Today we finished a custom build and suspension revalve on this 2024 Yamaha YZ250 KYB SSS suspension. Now in 2022, Yamaha finally updated the forks on the YZ models to the latest generation KYB SSS fork. Well, they updated parts of it, not all of it. The mid-valve is now the leaf spring style mid-valve design that is located in about this region here, but it is not the new updated 25mm piston. It's not the larger piston like the 4-strokes, but it does share the same mid-valve configuration. Again, that's called the leaf spring design. It also has the updated free piston that is in this area. Let's see if you can see the little white piece behind there. The plastic has been redesigned. It is more rigid, robust, and stronger, and it features a vent hole. So it's no longer going to crack, fracture, or break as often. I haven't seen any of the new ones break, so that's a good thing, and likely that should be a failure of the past. Now, as you can see, we did some custom coatings. The top fork tube has our JBI Fukushima coat. This is not the genuine anodized, sorry, it's not the genuine Kashima. This is our Fukushima. It's about $100 cheaper, and the turnaround time on it is a little bit quicker as well. These tend to come out more of a dark Reaper brown color, and that's what we request. I think it looks really good. On the lower fork tubes, we did our JBI DLC coat. It always comes out to this beautiful mirror finish and dark, deep black. The fork lug, we had Cerakoted, a gloss black. And of course, our JBI Titanium Bolts in blue. The fork was revalved to our JBI Suspension Motocross Spec. And we also updated the spring perch to our JBI Titanium Pro Perch for even more bottoming resistance and better bottoming feel than the stock spring perch. Ride JBI has been testing, tuning, and developing suspension for these Yamaha YZ models for a long time, since at least 2006. I don't have a whole lot of time on the models before that, like the 05, the 04, and 03. I do have experience, like I have worked on them, but most of my experience on the Yamahas is since 2006. That's when the frames went aluminum. Well, 05 is when they went aluminum. That is when they came out with this style of fork, the KYB SSS, and what the YZ really is known for what it is today. 2006 was really that establishing year. On the older models, the 2021s, the 2006, we do a lot of updates to those forks to make them more similar to this newer updated style damper. Meaning on those, we update the mid-valve to be a leaf spring design. We update the free pistons. We don't have to worry about it cracking or breaking. What's great about the Yamahas is they already have very good stock suspension. And at Ride JBI, we're focused on really fine-tuning what's there and polishing what is already a great bike and great suspension package and making it perform even better. Now, in my opinion, the stock suspension for 2022 and now 23 and 24 with this new valving setup, it's good, but it's a little chattery on the small bumps, and much of that comes from the leaf spring design. Oh, got a little oil weeping out from our weep hole still. That's all right. But anyways, the leaf spring design on the mid valve, while it does work great for giving the fork a good hold up, oftentimes they are tuned in a way that it makes the fork, or let's say the front wheel, feel very chattery over small consecutive bumps, such as the type of bumps you would see going into a corner or coming out of a corner. So our main focus here at Ride JBI is improving that, making the fork much more supple and smooth while maintaining that good hold up that the forks have. So the revalve or the valving is where we get the plushness, or the, let's say, added plushness out of these forks. And then our JBI Titanium Pro Perch is what gives us the extra bottoming resistance and improved feel for when the forks do bottom out. So as I said before, this is set up to our JBI motocross spec. But besides our motocross settings, we also have tested, tuned, and developed many other suspension settings for these Yamaha YZ models. We have tested, tuned, and developed suspension settings for all the various types of off-road riding, for motocross, supercross, arena cross, and freestyle motocross. If you'd like Ride JBI to do your suspension, please give us a call or send us an email. We can discuss the options that are available for your year, make, model bike. And then based on that, we can figure out what would be most advantageous for you. Now, not everybody needs or wants a custom build, I get that, but everybody does want and does need good suspension. So at Ride JBI, our main focus is making the suspension perform and work really well. And then the secondary focus is making it look as badass and as good as it performs. So I'm always appreciative when people hit up Ride JBI and say, hey, I want some really good suspension and I want to do a custom build with some cool coatings as well. It's a lot of fun to do these new builds on these new bikes. Everything's fresh, everything goes well. And I know how excited the customer will be when he gets the suspension back. Not only is it going to look great on the bike, but he's going to be very pleased with the added improvements we have for this Yamaha YZ KYB SSS suspension. RideJBI.com has lots of great information on all these services and products that you see here. We have a page dedicated on all our JBI DLC code. Lots of images, media, and videos on that, along with pricing. We have another product page on our JBI anodized coatings as well. Again, images, videos, and details on that. And then, of course, a product page on our JBI Titanium Pro Perch. So that is a great source for all your suspension information. And again, you can always send us an email or give us a call and we can talk to you as well. All JBI suspension services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com.